Hi, welcome back. So today I want to discuss about food labels. I went on a 9-month pre-doctor supervised diet where I went to some classes. I had to go through some weigh-ins. I had to lose 10% of my body weight before surgery. I had a 6-month waiting period, but it turned out to be 9 months. And through that time, I really worked on some things, right? I was addicted to fast food. I was addicted to, I was smoking. I had to give up that. I had to start to exercise. I had to detox from fast food. I had to detox from pasta. I had to detox from my comfort food. And I knew I had to change my life forever, right? Because I was trying to get out of this situation, right? That was me. That was me this summer before I started on my weight loss. And and so it took me a whole 9 months to get started and to learn the appropriate behaviors to get myself set up for my surgery. And so the first thing I did was I met with a nutritionist, right? So she set up a diet plan, and we were taught how to read labels. And looking at this figure here, I guess I really didn't know how to, right? Because I never would end up in that situation, right? So everything was wrong in my life, and I had to fix it. So I wrote it down. I wrote out a plan, and I had a vision book, and I started with a diary. I had a notebook, and I went and I started. So basically, to read a label, we had different kinds of labels, right? And you really got to read it good, because sometimes what it says on the front of the thing isn't what it says into the back of the label, right? So the most important thing is, like, you want to focus on the ingredients. So you glance down into the ingredients, and you want to take notice what is in the product. So if it has a lot of like chemical names and stuff like that, you don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want to eat that chemical stuff. It should be whole foods, right? High fructose corn syrup, you don't want to eat it, right? Now, I was told my particular situation, what my bariatric doctor advised me. Now, you may want to be a specific plan because of medical conditions based on your weight, or if you have diabetes or whatever. I was always told 10 proteins per 100 calories, right? And to keep my sugars under 7 grams. And I was only allowed 50 carbs or under a day. That was my focus, and under 1,200 calories, right? So, we had to be careful. We wanted to keep like protein first and stay away from processed foods and stay away from pastas and candy, of course. So the thing about it is that I always went with unsweetened stuff, right? Like unsweetened. I was told to get the unsweetened yogurt. And in the beginning, I was only allowed one fruit a day, and it was low glycemic. So it was like in the berry family, right? No high glycemic, like an orange or something like that, or a pineapple. It was some kind of berry, like a blueberry or a strawberry or a raspberry, right? So now take, for instance, this item. This is a yogurt. This is plain, and I try to stay to organic yogurt. Now, there's all different types of yogurt. You can buy coconut yogurt. You can buy soy yogurt. You can buy almond yogurt. You can buy, this is cow, and you can buy goat yogurt, right? And you can also buy kefir. So this is from Aldi, And I always buy the plain. I've gotten used to it. Before I didn't like it. You know, you just have to like titrate your sweetness, your tongue, to try to get away from the highly palatable foods and try to eat like on the even keel, as I call it. So this is a plain yogurt, and it's non-GMO if it's organic, and I like it. I like it. You can put some cacao in there, or some cinnamon in there, or something to taste it up a little bit. But this is for 3/4 of a cup. It's 120 calories, right? And this is 9 carbohydrates, and it has 7 grams of sugar. It has 6 grams of protein. Now, this is my treat at night. I'll be eating this. Now, I do like this too. This is 160 calories, 20 grams of carbs, and 17 grams of sugar, and 6 grams of protein. But what I'll do is sometimes I'll mix it. I'll get 1 cup and I'll measure it out, and then I'll put half of this and half of this. And usually if it's a high exercise day, this will be my treat, right? If I really need something sweet. Now, I bought this for my husband because I'm trying to get him off of sweets. So I'm trying to titrate him down. And this is higher. This is higher in calories. So this is 210 calories for 2/3 of a cup, and it's 25 grams of carbs, and it's 23 grams of sugar, and it's 7 grams of protein. Man, this is high, right? So I'm titrating him down I'm mixing it with the plain, right? I'm trying to get him, he eats honey buns and all this kind of garbage and stuff like that. One day his liver is going to explode. He's going to have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease because of all the sugar that he eats. He's not fat. He's an ectomorph. He's skinny. So he drinks this stuff. I mean, this is just pure poison. This is juice. Yeah, this is absolutely off limits. I would never drink this stuff. This is just like drinking rat poison. This is blended. This has high fructose corn syrup, which is deadly. 25 grams of sugar. It has 110 calories. 0 proteins. And this is just pure poison. And it says made with real fruit juice, nature's nectar. But it's berry, right? Wrong. This is not healthy. This is poison. This will keep you fat. And if you're drinking this while you have weight loss surgery, you will be fat again. So I found this product. I find this product to be very good. I don't drink those artificial sweeteners anymore. If I use an artificial sweetener, it's raw honey, or which is only used sparingly in tea. But I like this Ultima that I found, and it's 0 carbs, 0 sugars, and 0 calories, and it's flavored with organic stevia. I use organic stevia. That's the only kind of sweetener that I use. I don't use anything sucralose. I don't use any of those artificial sweeteners anymore. So yeah, I have the variety pack, and my favorite is grape. They have them in all flavors. You can purchase this on Amazon. This will last you a long time. I think there's I don't know how many servings in here. This is 90 servings, and I think this costs like $25. So you get 90 servings for $25. And then you have the small little packets that you can get in a variety pack on Amazon, and it's called Ultima. And it's actually non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, paleo-friendly, and it's keto-friendly also. So the two differences is almond milk, which I drink. If I make a protein shake, I'll use half almond milk and half water, distilled water or bottled water. I usually drink the unsweetened. It's 40 calories. And if I turn it over and look, this is the organic. This comes from Aldi. It's 40 calories. It has 2 grams of carbohydrates, less than 1 gram of sugar, and it has 1 gram of dietary fibers. It has several vitamins in it, and I look in the ingredients, and it appears to be okay. You can buy it name brand. My husband drinks sometimes the flavored one, but I also got him this because he's been drinking a lot of protein shakes. It's not the non-organic. This is 30 calories, almond milk, and it's also 1 gram of carbs, 0 sugars, 1 gram of protein, and it's 30 calories for 1 cup. So yeah, so I think this is a good deal. I prefer organic if I can, but I'm out of work and I don't have a job, so I have to, sort of downplay some of my special stuff. But although I try to eat healthy and drink healthy and abide by the weight loss surgery rules 7 years out, right? So I have a presentation for you, Dr. Berg, and I'm going to link the card. So follow your doctor's directions or your dietitian's or your registered nutritionist diet. You should be under their care for probably a year. And then usually after the 2nd year, you're discharged. So then you'll be on your own. So make sure you understand this foundation early on your weight loss journey, because if you don't, it's going to come back to bite you. It will, because the honeymoon period will be over and you'll be left to flounder around. And 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, the old habits start to come back. This girl, the picture of when you were highest weight comes knocking at the door. She wants to come back, and you got to fight her, push her away. So these are the kind of tools you need in your toolbox. The better the foundation that you have, the more awakened you are, and the more truthful you are. Get your MyFitnessPal, start logging your food. Some people like to write down their food in a journal. That's okay too, but on your phone, Chronometer, MyFitnessPal, there's a lot of apps that you can do. Be honest with yourself, log your food, measure your food your first year out. First year, you want to do your due diligence, practice those rules, get them down, get them ingrained in here. I automatically do this now. I look at the label, I count my calories, I look what's in it, ingredients, is there chemicals in it, is it natural, is it unsweetened, I don't even eat a product or pick up a product unless I read the label. You bet that. You got that right. Yeah, because there's too many dangerous things and chemicals in food today. I mean, I did a video on my other channel about, I have another channel and I'll link it, Reinventing My Life, about in rice, in kids' foods, there's arsenic in rice. Yeah, that's true. So anyway, thank you for your time, and let's look at this video.
They consider totally healthy, and we're just going to dissect it and take a peek. So let's go right to it. So I'm going to go through some of these foods. Here's some chicken right here. So the first thing that I'm going to look at is the sugars. This is 1 gram. Okay, that's cool. And the ingredients: chicken breast meat, water, seasoning, dextrose. That's the synthetic sugar. I don't like that one. Okay,
yeah, watch the sugar and meats.
Like pepper,
or any product, really, because they hide it.
Onion, so it's getting maltodextrin. I don't like that. Soy sauce, who knows what's in that. Soy.
MSG, no.
So there's a lot of kind of additional sugars. But this is cool because it's like 1 gram of sugar. So, I may eat that, I don't know. But I had my staff bring all their food in. They wanted me to evaluate. So let's now talk about bacon. Okay, so we got bacon here. And
Uncured bacon.
The first ingredients is pork, water, sea salt, cane sugar, cultured celery extract, spice extract. Okay, so it does have sugar in it, but look at it, there's 0 sugar, so it must be less than 1 gram. So that's pretty good.
I don't want no cane sugar in my bacon.
Let's take a look at this.
Nope, no cane sugar.
Sugar-free, dry rub, uncured pork bacon, endorsed by Paleo. Okay, so no antibiotics. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's see in the back. Sugars, 0.
There you go.
So we got pork, sea salt, spices, black pepper, fenugreek, nutmeg, white pepper, mace, allspice.
Yeah, I would eat that.
Okay, so this is good. This is good.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like it if it was organic, but still, this is low sugar.
Right.
So this would be good. Let's go with this here. We got organic. Now, look at this right here. It says organic vegetarian diet feed. Like that's something special. Like, would it be like animal feed? What would they feed? Like, what would they do if it wasn't vegetarian?
Yeah, you got to be careful with
The
that.
point is that they're probably feeding the animal, the turkey, some corn and
Right.
soy.
Corn
But
and
the good thing
GMO.
about this is
and
if
so
it's
is
organic,
soy.
That means it's non-GMO feed. So that's a plus point. No growth hormones added. Well, I like that. Free range, which actually means nothing. This is organic turkey breast and sea salt. So this would be totally fine. Okay. Salad dressings, okay. Bragg's. This is the one that you got to read. The first
Mix
thing
your
I look at
own.
is the sugars. This is 4 grams of sugar.
Right.
It's like higher than I would like with 2 tablespoons. That's actually, I try to find one that's a lot lower. But this is what I want to look at mainly in the dressings. What kind of oil? So this is outside of
Right.
vinegar, purified
Olive
water,
oil or
organic
avocado
mango,
oil or coconut
purely,
oil.
that's where the sugar's coming from. Organic rice starch. I don't like that.
No.
That's kind of thickener.
I don't like that.
Just concentrate. I'm just scanning.
I just
There's a lot
mix
of
my
different
own
pieces in
oil
here.
and vinegar.
Okay, so it doesn't have soy oil.
You
or
could get
corn
nice
oil,
mustard,
or
make a honey
something.
mustard, or
So
even a
this would be
yogurt
totally fine
dressing.
unless you're trying to lose weight, which it has the sugar. So I probably would try to find another one that doesn't have the sugars. But the point is that you want to look for one without the soy oil. Okay, mustard, yellow mustard. This is pretty safe. You got distilled vinegar, mustard seed, salt, turmeric.
You can make a
spices.
nice dressing with a mustard.
This is not a problem. When I look for fish, the first thing I'm looking
Wild
at is
caught.
wild caught. I will not consume farm raised. So wild caught
Right.
is the best.
And where is it
Cod,
fished?
salmon.
What country?
So that's what I'm going to do with that.
No Thailand, no China, none of that
As
stuff.
far as sour cream, dairy, what I'll do is I want to look to make sure that it's organic because, again, you have this cow that is fed soy and corn.
Right,
That's GMO. So
right.
if it's organic cream, it's non-GMO. So that's cool. So this is all organic, so this would be totally fine. Great sour cream. Okay, let's look at the Heinz organic tomato ketchup. Well, at least it's organic. That's good, right? But if we look
I'm
at
not
the
one for
sugars,
ketchup.
it's 4
It's
grams
extra
of sugar.
calories that I
But
don't
look
want to
at
put
the
in my
serving
body.
size, 1 tablespoon.
Mm-mm.
So that's like 4 grams per tablespoon. That's a lot of sugar. And you can see it's from organic, organic sugar.
I haven't used
So it doesn't say it's
ketchups
from cane sugar, so
since
it's probably
2012.
beet sugar or something like that. But who knows what it's from. But I mean, this is better than regular ketchup, but still, it's too much sugar. Okay, mayonnaise is another one that I want to talk about. It's from Trader Joe's, and they have these at the health store. The cool thing is this brand, mayonnaise, has safflower oil, egg yolks, water, lemon juice, distilled vinegar, salt, organic sugar. They have the sugar in there. Mustard.
I'm not a big mango
black
person
pepper, citric
anymore.
acid. Most of these mayonnaise have soy oil. But let's look at how many sugars. 0 grams. So this is very, very small amounts. So this would be fine to consume. So this is, thank goodness that someone's producing non-GMO, a low-sugar mayonnaise. Now, let's get to the cheese. We got the cheddar cheese right here. The good thing from cows not treated with RBST, that's a hormone.
Right,
Okay,
hormones.
that's cool.
A lot of hormones in cheese.
But the other thing is that because it's not organic, that means that these cows were probably fed soybean and
Cheese
corn.
is addicting
That's
too
GMO.
to the brain.
So, but they're not adding hormones. So I would not consume this cheese, okay? Because of that fact, because they're exposed to a lot of that. Now here's Trader Joe's has a lot of different great cheeses from other parts of the world. And here's an organic
Aldi has
cheese
good
that's
cheese.
pasture raised. That's the key word, is pasture raised. That's what I want. So this would be a good cheese.
I like goat cheese.
I'm not going to look at sugar in the cheese. I mean, let's see if we can see if there's any sugar in here. Probably not.
And
Let's
cheese
see,
from
so
Germany
protein,
is
it doesn't
really
even
good.
Tell me carbs, 0 carbs. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about that.
So
This is
anyway,
what we
you
do.
get the idea.
This is another
And
one that's
so
pasture
just read
raised,
the
very
labels
old
and I'll
as
hook the
well.
cards. Thank you for
From Ireland.
tuning in
I like
and
this.
see you in the next
There
video.
are certain times in the year that they do use a little bit of grain, but for the